string on the single bulb light, dust motes dancing in the pale afternoon. A sweater that doesn't fit, a forgotten kite, and a shoebox full of a different June. Is a time capsule in cardboard, sealed with tape and string. Every faded photograph, every broken treasure thing. I'm sorting through the echoes of the person I've outgrown, packing up the memories, deciding what to keep or throw. It's not about erasing history, it's just turning the page, curating the museum of a quieter, softer age. A ticket stub from a movie, a mixtape with no name, a letter never sent. The ink is bleeding through. Some things you just can't donate, can't assign a blame, just acknowledge that they happen. And that part of you is true. The air gets a little lighter with each box I tape shut, making space for what comes next, closing up the what if. We carry these weights, we build these walls, but sometimes you have to let the heavy curtain fall. It's not letting go, it's just making room for the flowers that are waiting to bloom. I'm sorting through the echoes of the person I've outgrown, packing up the memories, deciding what to keep or throw. It's not about erasing history, it's just turning the page, curating the museum of a quieter, softer age. Packing up memories, sorting through the echoes, turning the page. Platforms of slow motion, see 100 faces I'll never meet. Earbuds in a private beat to drown the rumble beneath my feet. Steel doors slide with a hiss inside. We shuffle forward, you and I, into the belly of the morning tide. We're floating down a concrete street, a shared silent waking dream. The city's pulse, a low, deep theme. In this concrete river, current pulls me deep. Just a temporary resident, moving with the tide. I watch the stations blur and pass, like frames of film behind the glass. A stranger's book, a headline flash, a world contained in this long steel sash. The rhythm of the rails below is the only tempo that we know. Curating for a moment in the hum, I feel the beat I become. just another part of the sum. Then the brakes begin to groan, and I remember I'm alone, floating down a concrete stream, a shared silent waking dream. The city's pulse, a low, deep theme, and this concrete river current pulls me deep. Just a temporary resident, moving with the tide, riding this river, finding where my time is spent. Just a temporary resident. The world outside is a watercolor blur, a steady drumming on the window pane. I've got a book I'm never going to finish, and a cup of tea that's going down the drain. I'm watching puddles on the ceiling, dancing in the lamplight, gentle glow. The whole apartment softly breathing to the rhythm of the rain. So slow. Forget the plans, forget the time. This little world is yours and mine, in a sanctuary built of sighs and steam, a perfect, peaceful, rainy dream. The streetlights wear a halo in the mist, reflections paint the floor in silver streaks. I'm wrapped up in a blanket in a moment, listening to the quiet that the city speaks. The shadows start to stretch across the room, while all my promises are fast asleep. Nothing is required, just floating on the feeling, truly inspired by the simple peace that I've acquired. Forget the plans, forget the time. This little sanctuary built of sighs and steam, a perfect, peaceful, rainy dream, swaying to the rhythm, soft and slow. Rain on the window, clock's quiet, no rush to be found. Just a list on the fridge, my feet on the ground. A basket of laundry, a vacuum soft drone, a kingdom of clutter, I'm claiming my own. I'm dancing with dust in the afternoon light, a slow-moving rhythm that feels just right. Trading the chaos for a little bit of peace. As the clutter recedes, the quiet's released. It's a dusty sunbeam waltz, a mundane ballet, making space for the moments I waste away. Yeah, finding the rhythm in the promises I keep. The dishes are singing their soap bubble song. The mop glides on linoleum, pushing along. A trash bag gets tied up with yesterday's news. There's a comfort in choosing which mess I will lose. No finish lines here, just a slow, sweet track. Finding the rhythm and never looking back. The things that I own, this quiet rebellion is mine alone. I'm curating the echoes of the person I've grown, finding the grace in the seeds that I've sown, trading the chaos for a little bit of peace. As the clutter recedes, the quiet's released. It's a dusty sunbeam waltz, a mundane ballet, making space for the moments I waste away. It's a dusty sunbeam, a mundane ballet, finding the rhythm. The dial is turning slow, searching for a signal in the afterglow. White noise dancing on the edge of the air, hunting for a frequency, a secret to share. Static in the speakers, hum in the wall, waiting for a ghost to make the final call. It's just the radio tuning in the grate, catching all the whispers that the city throws away. 90 beats a minute, floating in the dark, trying to find a rhythm, trying to find a spark in the static, in the glow, where the quiet currents flow. The world's on pause, my phone's on silent mode, drifting down a long forgotten data road. Memories and memes in a tangled feed. Everything I want, everything I need, but nothing real enough to hold tonight. Just this artificial pulsing blue and white light. sound. I'm anchored in the static, nowhere to be found. Maybe tomorrow I'll disconnect, but for now I'm just tracking the effect. It's just the radio tuning in the gray, catching all the whispers that the city throws away. 90 beats a minute, floating in the dark, trying to find a rhythm, trying to find a spark in the static, in the glow, where the quiet currents flow. Tuning in, still searching. Lost in the frequency. The world's on pause, my phone's on silent mode. A sunbeam cuts a path across the floor, and in that light, a tiny galaxy of dust just floats and dances just for me. No plans to make, no places I should be. Just me in this old comfy gravity. This is the art of wasting time. Sinking so deep in these cushions, I'm sublime. Letting the hours melt and softly unwind. Swaying my soul to a slow bass line. A masterpiece of doing nothing fine. The clock's a face I don't need to obey. The afternoon just gently fades to gray. My thoughts are so like honey in a spoon. A silent, lazy, perfect afternoon. The only sound's the quiet in the room, and my own heartbeat keeping time in tune. And if the world outside is spinning fast, well, I'm content to let this moment last. In this soft space where nothing is required, just floating on the feeling, truly inspired. This is the art of wasting time. Sinking so deep in these cushions, I'm sublime. Letting the hours melt and softly unwind. Swaying my soul to a slow bass line. A masterpiece of doing nothing fine. This lazy rhythm Drop the opacity. 50%. Read the words between the shadows. Adjusting the layers, watching the timeline breathe, fading out the noise, finding what's underneath, typing out the thoughts in the semi-transparent text, ghostly white letters, wondering what happens next. Analog bass sitting heavy at 100%, while the words on the screen are beautifully bent, blending the modes in the middle of a quiet room, a soft glowing font cutting through the midnight gloom. We read the semi-transparent lines tonight, floating on the screen in the pale white light. Let the 80 BPM set the visual pace, leaving hidden messages inside the empty space. Lower the keyframes, let the visual slowly drift. Feel the heavy sub-bass underneath the paradigm shift. Watermark the soul right onto the digital track. Once the rhythm takes hold, ain't no turning back. Semi-transparent, but the meaning is crystal clear, telling you a story that the naked eye can't hear. 80 beats per minute, keeping the timeline locked, while the analog warmth keeps the frequency stark. We read the semi-transparent lines tonight, floating on the screen in the pale white light. Let the 80 BPM set the visual pace, leaving hidden messages inside the empty space. 0%. Just the feeling left behind. Watch the text dissolve. Drop the opacity. 50%. Read the words between the shadows. Adjusting. Adjusting the layers, watching the timeline breathe, fading out the noise, finding what's underneath, typing out the thoughts in the semi-transparent text, ghostly white letters, wondering what happens next. And our bass sitting heavy at 100%, while the words on the screen are beautifully bent, blending the modes in the middle of a quiet room. A soft glowing font cutting through the midnight gloom. We read the semi-transparent lines tonight, floating on the screen in the pale white light. Let the 80 BPM set the visual pace, leaving hidden messages inside the empty space. Drop the opacity 50%. Read the words between the shadows, adjusting the layers, watching the timeline breathe, fading out the noise, finding what's underneath, typing out the thoughts in the semi-transparent text. Ghostly white letters, wondering what happens next. And a loud bass sitting heavy at 100%, while the words on the screen are beautifully bent, blending the modes in the middle of a quiet room. A soft glowing font cutting through the midnight gloom. We read the semi-transparent lines tonight, floating on the screen in the pale white light. Let the 80 BPM set the visual pace, leaving hidden messages inside the empty space. Adjusting the layers, watching the timeline breathe, fading out the noise, finding what's underneath, tapping out the thoughts in the semi-transparent text. Ghostly white letters, wondering what happens next. And all our bass sitting heavy at 100%, while the words on the screen are beautifully bent, blending the modes in the middle of a quiet room. A soft glowing font cutting through the midnight gloom. We read the semi-transparent lines tonight, floating on the screen in the pale white light. Let the 80 BPM set the visual pace, leaving hidden messages inside the empty space. Drop the opacity 50%. Read the words between the shadows, adjusting the layers, watching the timeline breathe. Adjusting the layers, watching the timeline breathe, fading out the noise, finding what's underneath, typing out the thoughts in the semi-transparent text. Ghostly white letters, wondering what happens next. And a low bass sitting heavy at 100%, while the words on the screen are beautifully bent, blending the modes in the middle of a quiet room. A soft glowing font cutting through the midnight gloom. We read the semi-transparent lines tonight.
File number 080. The case is cold, but the timeline never lies. Long shadows on the wall, looking for a file that can explain it all. I run the playback, scrub the timeline neat, while the sub-bass rumbles underneath the street. Roads, piano chords playing slow in a minor key, unlocking a piece of this hidden history. Mute a trumpet crying like a ghost in the dark, searching through the static just to find the final spark. Lost inside the archive, deep in the night, splicing up the shadows from the digital light. Let the vinyl crackle, wash the memory clean, finding the truth that remains unseen. Turn the page stage, analyze the frame, system in the cage. We alter the cadence, we shift the design. No more regular patterns on the midnight timeline. Trumpet bending microtones, breaking the chord, giving the brain what it cannot afford. Sub-bass holding the weight of the past. Make the transition, make it last. Lost inside the archive, deep in the night, splicing up the shadows from the digital light. Let the vinyl crackle wash the memory clean, finding the truth that remains unseen. Every cut is an interrogation. Every frame is a clue. Close the case. File number 080. The case is cold, but the timeline never lies. Rain on the glass, long shadows on the wall, looking for a file that can explain it all. I run the playback, scrub the timeline neat, while the sub-bass rumbles underneath the street. Rain on the glass, long shadows on the wall. Rain on the glass, long shadows on the wall, looking for a file that can explain it all. I run the playback, scrub the timeline neat, while the sub-bass rumbles underneath the street. Rain on the glass, long shadows on the wall, looking for a file that can explain it all. I run the playback, scrub the timeline neat, while the sub-bass rumbles underneath the street. Rain on the glass, long shadows on the wall, looking for a file that can explain it all. I run the playback, scrub the timeline neat, while the sub-bass rumbles underneath the street. Rain on the glass, long shadows on the wall, looking for a file that can explain it all. I run the playback, scrub the timeline neat, while the sub-bass rumbles underneath the street. Rain on the glass, long shadows on the wall, looking for a file that can explain it all. I run the playback, scrub the timeline neat, while the sub-bass rumbles underneath the street. Rain on the glass, long shadows on the wall, looking for a file that can explain it all. I run the playback, scrub the timeline neat, while the sub-bass rumbles underneath the street. Rain on the glass, long shadows on the wall, looking for a file that can explain it all. I run the playback, scrub the timeline neat, while the sub-bass rumbles underneath the street. Rain on the glass, long shadows on the wall, looking for a file that can explain it all. I run the playback, scrub the timeline neat, while the sub-bass rumbles underneath the street. Rain on the glass, long shadows on the wall, looking for a file that can explain it all. Rain on the glass, long shadows on the wall, looking for a file that can explain it all. Rain on the glass, long shadows on the wall. Rain on the glass, long shadows on the wall. Rain on the glass, long shadows on the wall, looking for a file that can explain it all. I run the playback, scrub the timeline neat, while the sub-bass rumbles underneath the street. Rain on the glass, long shadows on the wall, looking for a file that can explain it all. I run the playback, scrub the timeline neat, while
shadows on the wall, looking for a foul that can't explain it all. I run the playback, scrub the timeline neat while the sub-bass rumbles underneath the street. Rain on the glass, long shadows on the wall, looking for a foul that can't explain it all. I run the playback, scrub the timeline neat while the sub-bass rumbles underneath the street. Rain on the glass, long shadows on the wall, looking for a foul that can't explain it all. I run the playback, scrub the timeline neat while the sub-bass rumbles underneath the street. Rain.
Window seat, last train out. 80 beats per minute. Let the city blur.
Headphones on, blocking out the static of the street, moving through the shadows to the rhythm of the beat. City lights passing like a movie on the glass, watching all the moments in the memories that's past. Handle the bass, keeping everything tight in the groove. Soul, funk, energy dictating how we move. Rose piano, splashing colors on the midnight rain, riding out the frequencies inside the symphony train. We riding up the neon transit tonight, fading in and out of the amber light. Let the muted trumpet wash the heavy thoughts away, leaving all the pressure in the middle of the day.
Click, clack, rolling down the iron track, leaving all the digital illusions in the back. 80 BPM, yeah, the tempo is a breeze, flowing through the underground with absolute ease. We take the old soul and we mix it with the new, painting up the atmosphere in cinematic blues. Sub-bass rumbling the soles of my shoes, nothing left to prove and got nothing left to lose.
We riding up the neon transit tonight, fading in and out of the amber light. Let the muted trumpet wash the heavy thoughts away, leaving all the pressure in the middle of the day.
Just look out the window. Every light is a story, every shadow is a break. Keep moving. the sample, assign the pads. Adjust the RGB curves. 80 BPM. Let's find the color.
Pull down the shadows, let the highlights bleed, giving the visual exactly what it need. I'm chopping up the rows like a cinematic frame, dialing in the contrast, playing with the game. Analog warmth sitting heavy on the low, saturation rising with the 80 BPM flow. We applying the lux to the midnight sound, mapping out the colors while the bass spins around. Welcome to the color space, deep in the zone, turning up the mid-tone, sitting on the throne. Let the vinyl crackle, act like cinematic rain, washing all the digital right down the drain.
Yeah.
Painted with the frequency. Check the vector scope, keep the levels tight, balancing the darkness right against the light. Every time the trumpet hits, it's a stroke of the brush. We don't need to hurry, we don't need to rush. Chopping up the timeline, rendering the art, taking apart the pieces just to build a better heart. Sub bass rumbling like a heavy machine, creating the most beautiful thing you ever seen. Welcome to the color space, deep in the zone, turning up the mid-tone, sitting on the throne. Let the vinyl crackle, act like cinematic rain, washing all the digital right down the drain.
Yeah.
Painted with the frequency.
Color match complete. The grain is perfect. The chops are clean. Load the sample. Load the sample, assign the pads. Adjust the RGB curves. 80 BPM. Let's find the color.
Shifting the phase, 80 beats per minute, stretching the space. Let the echo carry the weight.
frame. Nothing in the timeline will ever be the same. Applying the phaser to the midnight moon. Sub-bass feeding on this digital food. Rose piano mano melting like ice in the sun. We haven't even started but the render is done. Vintage crackle swirling in the stereo field. Watching all the layers of the vision unpeel. Caught in the middle of a phase shift tonight. Bending all the shadows and refracting the light. Let the 80 BPM carry us through the void. Building up the beauty from what we destroy. To sweep the high and roll off the lows. Let the intellect guide where the energy goes. Every single pixel is a note in the song, pushing through the static where we truly belong. Trumpet fading out into the back of the mix, applying all the heavy psychedelic tricks. 80 beats ticking on the infinite clock, opening the doors that the algorithm lock. Caught in the middle of a phase shift tonight. Shadows and refracting the light. Let the 80 BPM carry us through the void. Building up the beauty from what we destroy.
Don't fear the echo. The space between the sounds is where the magic happens.
Push the tape in, let the mechanism grab. Working late night in the visual lab, watching all the colors bleeding on the screen. Trying to find the magic in the spaces in between. Adjusting up the contrast, pulling down the light. Splicing up the footage in the middle of the night. The tracking lines are rolling heavy on the glass. Watching all the beautiful illusions slowly pass. Oh, we're painting with the analog light tonight. Getting all the keyframes and the pacing right. Let the vinyl crackle mix with the glow and hue. Building up a brand new universe for you. Yeah, just let the visual play. Washing the digital noise away. Cut it on the beat, let the sequence breathe. Finding all the textures that the algorithm leave. Baseline is heavy, keeping everything aligned. The perfect composition of a focused mind. The glow of the monitor warming up the room. Watching all the shadows softly start to bloom. We don't need to hurry, we don't need to run. The art is in the process, not when it is done. Oh, painting with the analog light tonight. Getting all the keyframes and the pacing right. Let the vinyl crackle mix with the glow and hue. Building up a brand new universe for you. Yeah, just let the visual play. Washing the digital noise away. Hold the frame, check the tone, in the zone. Hold the frame, check the tone, in the zone.
Don't rush the night, just let it roll. 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 Don't rush the night, don't rush the night. Don't rush the night, don't rush the night. Don't rush the night, just let it roll. Don't rush the night, don't rush the night, just let